And here's what I've amassed so far. I got my roller tubing. I got my insulated clamps. My new sending unit. It's 3/8. And I just noticed that they gave me a little unit, which is pretty cool. And I think I'm going to pull the sock. And I have a canister style gas filter coming, one of the big Fram racing style filters. And I think I'll probably still have to get a little bit more hardware here and there, but one of the things that I was real happy about, and when I had done the gas tank on my Chevelle, I was able to save it because it wasn't so bad. But let me set you down for a second here. I did a lot of research on the tanks, and oh yeah, baby. There's no way I would not. I would have to have a Canadian tank in my car. There's no way in hell that I would buy a Chinese one. So my friends in the Great White North, thank you. I met some great Canadian people, man. Golly. Super cool people up there. Anyway, yep. That was something I wanted to throw in there because it's important. But, yeah. Cool things. I don't want to skimp on the fuel system. Like I said, I'm putting a lot of money in this motor. It's going to go in this thing, and I don't want to have problems down the road with something else. The idea is build this thing the way my dad would have done it, and that's the way I'm going to do it. Except for, I don't know if he'd approve of all the hot rod stuff I'm doing. He used to tell me that he build these things factory and they're worth more money, and he's right. I think. But, you know, you only live once, so he can look down on me and grin, because I'm doing what he probably would have wanted to do. Alright, out. Kind of funny that 56 had air shocks on it, and the lines were toast, and I knew I had some stuff laying around from the old days. And sure enough, I did. I had this extra line and these little clips and some other stuff that had failed years ago, but I'm just going to try and get them pumped up a little bit. You know, I don't want to crank them up, but for right now, I just got to use what I got. Run what you brung. So that's kind of funny. That cracked me up. That stuff was there. Hopefully that stuff's not all dry rotted, but we'll find out. Hey, Jackson. What's up, bud? Say hey. Sleepy? You my buddy? You are, aren't you? Bird. The coyote call. One's whale. Caw-caw! The Firebird. Does this look familiar, Jerry? This shifter, I know nothing about it other than it's a Firebird shifter, a console shifter, and it was in my pop's Horde. So, Jerry, I'm going to let you have first dibs on that thing. If you want it, let me know, and I'll give it to you. Whoever else might need it, let me know. I'm trying to purpose some of this stuff, and I'd rather give it to a friend than sell it for nothing. So, let me know, you guys. Hope you can see that. Get something to point this out with. That. This is the old fuel line. It's 5/16. It's the one originally to the car. But this is the part that hooks to the gas tank. And you see that reflection right there. It kind of looks like amber. It's actually varnish from fuel sitting in there for so long. But I just thought I'd show you that. Originally, before I broke that brake line, I was thinking, how am I going to flush these things out? And there's just no damn way, you know. So, let's go see what the hellhound's got bait up there. Howdy. Here's the new sending unit for the 56, and it's stainless steel, 3/8. And this is the gasket that they provide. In the forums that I'm reading on these cars, they recommend not using this. And there's one from Chuck that you can get that's cork and nitrate or whatever the material is that they recommend. And anyway, they also recommend swapping out the float that came with it. This is the one that came with it. I think most of these sending units are made in China or somewhere. And what happens is the gas eats up these floats that they supply, and everyone recommends using these Ford. Here's the part number right there, and this is a Ford float, and they recommend using that. And they also recommend using the right screws to attach this with. They have a little copper seal on them. And yeah, I just ordered a new seal and the screw kit from Chuck, and it was like $9 and some change, and shipping is an estimate. They give you an estimate for shipping. First thing you have to do is you have to email them your information, and then they email you a access number to access their site. And after you go through all that trouble, then you have these parts that you can buy, like this little seal, which is, I think it was $3 or $4. And the screw kit, again, $3-4, and then the shipping was like 13 something. And that was the lowest they could go. And I emailed them the customer service, and they emailed me back, did you order online or on the phone? So I had to email them back, internet. And then whoever it was, emails me and tells me, well, you can call the 1-800 number, and she doesn't even give me the 1-800 number. So it might be my first and last time ordering from Chuck. Anyway, this is what I got going on for the tank. I was waiting for the new, You know, that was another extra 15 bucks, but the last thing I want to do, I mean, this thing right here would probably last my lifetime. But this car is going to be in the family, so I'm going to try and do everything I can to make it work right. So that's where I'm at with the fuel tank. Ordered some little fittings so I could hook up my fuel filter. And I'm not sure on the fuel pump yet what I'm going to do. I'm still trying to debate that, but I just thought I'd throw this thing in there so you could see that in case anyone else is messing with their tank on a Tri-5. Alrighty, out.